It is Thursday morning, August 22nd. 67 degrees Fahrenheit here in the San Gabriel. Enough of that. Vanilla sweet cream, the original from Corner Bakery. And it tastes like no other else but original vanilla sweet cream. The way it's supposed to be, Corner Bakery style. Not too sweet, but savvy enough to enjoy the taste. And I got my Anaheim panini. I got to do my breakfast wrap. Unwrap with a little fanfare. As usual, my same old, only with chicken sausage. You know, we still mail letters. What's with the post office? Will the post office be here in another 5 years, 10 years? It's practically gone now. Some years ago, they say about 2016, they start eliminating the mailboxes. Actually, before that, a little bit before that. But you used to see 4, 5, 6 mailboxes outside the post office. Okay. Now, we know that there's thefts and stuff like that, people doing crazy things inside mailboxes. They even said fishing, putting little strings down in there, or whatever, or little hooks and hooking up mail, getting them out of boxes. I really never thought about that. But they used to have 4 or 5. Now, up until recently, a couple of years ago, then they eliminated it down to 2 or 3 mailboxes outside of the post office. And sometimes it'd be 1 or 2 immediately outside the post office, not across the way in the parking lot, because that's where the other 2 or 3 or 4 post office boxes be. So where you can drop your mail off. You can either drive by it, drop it off, or walk up to it, drop it off, or go into the lobby in lobby hours and drop it off. Even packages. Now there's only one big, extra large, I said triple, quadruple large mailbox. And if you go to it at like 5 p.m. or after 5 p.m., whatever time the post office closed, you're going to see a big lock on it. So I had to wait till the next morning and go to some other post office. Now that tells me either there's less mail also, not just less mail, but thefts. And so how in the world are they to survive? I don't know. You get mostly junk mail anyway, and more than likely in the future, no matter what well, it's not going to be no friendly letters. I'm calling them friendly letters, love letters. Text messages took care of that. Emails took care of that. Chat rooms, all those type of things took care of that. Instagrams and all the other things took care of that. You can still narrow it down to a particular person, but it might be exposed to the public. But even then, even if you're with a group of people and you have a big mailing list, you only would get Christmas cards from a few, and you can have hundreds. And I can still see why people still have problems, because they're still not communicating even though it's long distance. You just want to hear how a person's doing. The stamps cost too much money. So I don't know if the post office is going to be around. There's going to be new ways There are already new ways of paying bills, and that's been going on for years. And that's going to be automatic deduction. Of course, if they make mistakes, you have to still talk to a real person at some point. But are they going to be able to do everything through the internet, online? I said 99%, yes, they will be finding some kind of way to do that if you registered in the United States as a person. So no matter what you do, you have a certain code, might be 666. You have a certain code, you can pay all your bills depending on their records of you, how much money you make. And of course, it'll be Big Brother. Because if you owe somebody money or someone try to screw you, you can find out what's going on. This is Robin Deschamps. I don't think post office is going to be around. I mean, you got, you got the other postal systems in place. All the other different names. Will there be a new carrier around that's not governmental? Because evidently the government's going to take it away. Stamps is costing too much. So even if you paid 5 cents for a stamp 10 years ago and you have a forever stamp and stamps cost $1 a piece, well, that stamp is still good. It's still good until it's gone, right? So if you have a 35-cent stamp, 45-cent stamp, and it's a forever stamp, and it's 20 years later when the stamp costs $2.50 or more, that stamp should be still good because it's forever if you want to hold on to it. This is Robin Deschamps. I'll see you in my next video. I just do the vanilla sweet cream thing. Talk to you later, folks. See you in my next video. And look like Burger King is lowering their prices even more. That's something to talk about. Talk to you later, folks. Damn, this is good.